on the Level Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Miracle K Worker, along with my boy here. Oh my God.
Along with your boy, the tag and bag master of 2021. Your boy Devs Mamochi, baby. Miracle's
I just,
jealous, by the way.
I just want to say this. That sounded so bad. It was like a rip-off award show announcer. Like, that was terrible. It was like you were trying to build up to some type of hype and it just didn't happen. I
We'll
think
get
you
music
tag
next
and
time.
bag on your own intro.
Hey,
It's the
listen.
bad part.
Once you learn how to tag and bag, you tag and bag every day. You just don't know when to stop. Sometimes you can hurt yourself, but hey, that's part of the process. I'm just saying. But besides that, hello everyone. Thank you for
Hey,
coming in.
welcome back. So there's been a lot that's more or less happened, since our last episode. Halo Infinite dropped their multiplayer,
Yeah.
and then Battlefield came out. It's been dicey. You know,
I see what you did
even
there.
even even Call of Duty Vanguard came out.
That shit was
Personally, not gonna
garbage.
get it, so we're not gonna talk about it. But it came out, so if you want us to talk about it in the future, let me know. I'll purchase the game. I'll take a hit for the team.
Hey, go follow
Um,
Miracle K Worker's Twitch account. He's gonna stream it whenever he gets it.
I'm gonna stream it.
Hey, I got you. I got you. I got
Honestly,
you.
I probably would stream it
Hey,
just to clown on it every day of the week. There's a lot of stuff happen. Happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody too. I know we just got out of the holidays. Black Friday, Cyber Monday are upon us, and there's crazy deals. I'll say that.
oh yeah,
I know for myself, I'm looking into getting some more hardware for my PC. I'm just waiting for the right deal. But let's get straight into the news. So
yeah.
Battlefield 2042 is just
The bit.
terrible.
I,
It's
I
I don't even want to say it's terrible because I actually do like playing it with friends, but I absolutely hate the game.
see, but here's the problem. Any game is good when you're playing with friends.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
I'm,
My
all I'm saying is when it comes to Battlefield 2042, if they could create a fucking Razzie Award, that definitely would go to this fucking game because this game is hot fucking garbage. Like I feel like the shit that happened with No Land Beyond was fucking child's play compared to what was like the shit that was wrong with this game. That's like this game makes me want to fucking re-download Warzone and the Cold War. Like that's
see. I wouldn't go that far. Like
motherfucker,
I
motherfucker. I
I
already fucking
genuinely
re-downloaded Overwatch.
okay, Overwatch isn't a bad game other than it's damn near fucking 20
It's
years old, it
dead.
feels like. It
That's just
feels like
dead.
yeah, it feels like my grandma played that shit. But honestly, I'm not going to go that far to say Battlefield makes me want to download Warzone or Cold War again. It cuz it doesn't even want me to go out and buy Vanguard, which
I mean, let's
damn
be honest,
damn near
Vanguard's trash.
damn near everybody's playing that. My main problems with the game is one, breakthrough can be the most toxic game mode ever. First off, why do we have a point at the top of a tower and the only way to get up that tower is through zip lines that people are just going to camp?
Oh, you talking about the ice map? I forgot what the one it
No,
was
I'm
called.
not talking about the ice map. I'm talking about launch site. The
Oh,
one
it's
with the
like
rocket. That is nuts. There is no reason why people and there's to be fair, there's like three maps that like are like super terrible with just how their points are put, but that's
you know what's
beyond the
funny?
point.
Launchpad is actually one of my favorite maps. To be
No, it's
honest
a
with you.
great map. I think, but that's the thing. So like Conquest is fun, but then there's people that complain, "Oh, I'm not really seeing anybody. Oh, I'm only, seeing like 10 people." And so it's like, "Okay, let's go play Breakthrough because you're going to see people whether you're on offense or defense."
Uh-huh.
But then it gets to like the point capture and it's like, dude, they can just camp this point with tanks are and oh my god. some of the people that drive some of these vehicles, the helicopters and the jets, they are legit gods.
Yo,
Like
and I'm telling you, it's
they're
like the same
fucking
people.
gods.
Uh, this is literally what happens. The same people who have played Battlefield 2, 3, Bad Company, 4, 5. This man's drinking a Pepsi, 7, 8, 9. You know what I'm saying? You can't fuck with them because all they do is
This is a
legit.
23. You better get it right.
Hey, we don't have money to advertise for them. All
We
right.
don't, but it's not Pepsi. Don't catch me drinking Pepsi. But my thing is that they're like legit gods. But
Yeah,
then you even go further, and the hovercraft, that is
hovercraft is
probably
OP as fuck.
that's probably better than some of the helicopters.
No, so
Like that thing is
there's
broken.
actual videos of like that motherfucker just going straight up, like vertically up after so like these motherfuckers
Yeah.
did some
Oh,
crazy shit.
there's people that are getting hovercrafts up on top of some of those high ass buildings,
Yeah.
and it's like, what am I doing here? Like it. Granted, don't get me wrong, it's cool when you're the one doing it,
Mm-hmm.
but when you're not the one doing it, it's the most atrocious thing ever. Like it's as bad as like Destiny 2.
Yeah,
It's bad. Um,
I agree with this guy, but
but
you
uh,
know it's funny. It I think there's a couple of big gripes I have with 2042. You know, they brought back Conquest and Breakthrough and shit like that. I don't know about you, but one of my favorite things to do in Battlefield is destroy shit. And
so
I
there's
don't
some maps that do it, and then most maps don't. It's
I
weird.
had I have played I mean like I'm not talking about cuz like okay, when I've played I've only seen like little shit like a pole or something get knocked down, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or like there's a little water
Yeah, but
trough
like
that blows up,
I feel like there should be things I can do that like fucking in the snow map. Like
cause
let's
an
yeah,
avalanche. Yeah,
cause an
do something.
avalanche or some
And I
shit like
mean,
that. You know what I'm
don't get me
saying?
wrong, the shit's probably gonna come out in later updates, but how long are we going to have to wait?
February.
That's my genuine question. Is it even going to happen in February? Is it going to happen to every single map in February? That's like where the biggest problems for me come in, because it's like we're waiting so long for shit. And don't get me wrong, I don't care. I think it's still a fun game. I think the customization is still pretty cool. I think the characters, some of them are good for certain maps, and if you like, depending on your map, you can play a character you really like, and then
Yeah,
some characters are good on all maps.
yeah.
Um, I think it's cool that if you, God forbid, don't want to play against real people, you can go in and play single or co-op against AIs.
Not just that. If you go in a portal, there's a lot of things that
Yeah,
I've
and
seen recently.
you can even play old school Battlefield maps and game modes.
See,
Um,
here's the problem. Here's the problem. It's cool that they added, you know, that you can play the old Battlefield. It's cool that they did what they did, with the customizations and all that bullshit, blah blah blah. But you know, it still doesn't change the fact that this game came out fucking broken, and it like
agree.
and honestly, it's disgusting that Dice hasn't fully addressed the situation because like okay when you look at Battlefield and the history of every other Battlefield, you pay $60
Yeah.
or at, you know, in this case if you have next gen 70 um you know you expect to get a fucking full game. I expected to get a whole bunch of maps. I didn't expect them to fucking take out modes. You know, where the fuck is TDM? I don't want to hear people say, "Oh, you can go play that shit in Portal," but Portal ain't shit. Fuck Portal. You know what
The
I'm saying? I want to
That's the
see.
thing though. The portal isn't bad. I think the portal gives us more options than
Uh-huh.
what people want, because at the end of the day, let's be honest,
Okay.
some people do like playing those old school Battlefield
Yeah.
games with a little bit more updated graphics.
No,
People
and,
like
and,
that.
and again, that's fine. That's fine. But my thing is, okay, if I want to play, let's say I boot up the game, I got to go to work in like 30 minutes or 45 minutes. I want to go and just do a fucking TDM match. You know,
Yeah,
TDMs are
you're
easy as
not
fuck.
doing it. You're not doing it
I'm
in
not
this.
fucking doing that in this game, and I can't even do it in Portal because literally all the maps are so fucking huge that there's
Yeah,
no.
there's a few that are they're not terribly big, but they're
Yeah,
still big enough to where it takes more than 30 minutes.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's like I don't know. I don't know. This Battlefield doesn't feel like legit like Battlefield, especially the
No,
fact that like a lot of the shit isn't going to be coming out until after, after the season pass. I mean, not the season pass. The fucking DLCs start coming out, and
yeah.
it's like to get that shit, you have to pay for that shit. You know, it's not automatically going to be there. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's the thing, and I mean, so I'm trying to think of every other Battlefield. I feel like the last few Battlefields upon release, they were good. They weren't great, but at the
No, no,
same
there's
but
never
at the
no
same
great. You
time,
know,
like the only real problem I've had with this game are minor bugs. I haven't
yeah.
had major problems. I think the first day it released, I was having issues loading in, and that was only for like the first 2 hours, and then it was like, okay, golden, I can play whenever I want.
No,
But
for me it was like the first on day of release. Literally, I kept fucking falling through the map. Like for I think it was
yeah,
like
no,
5 6
I
games.
haven't
I
had
kept
that.
falling. Yeah, I
I
kept
haven't
doing
had
that
that.
shit.
The most like minor bug I have is I die next to a wall and I can't get revived. So what do? Oh, I just respawn. Whatever.
Yeah,
I get over it. Um, and there's the minor glitch of if you get kicked, you can't join back up.
yeah.
But let's be honest, there's there's not really a level up. I mean, there's a good level up system, but it's not like if you leave the match early, your XP gains aren't there. So most of the time, my party that I'm playing with usually just leaves and we start a new match. Um, so I really don't think there's like huge problems with the game. I personally like playing it with my friends.
No,
I just
I'm
I
not
just
saying it's
wish
a bad
I do
game.
just wish that there was more. I really do.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Um,
it came. Like I said, it came out shitty. Like it's disgusting what they gave us and shit like that. I mean, am I still gonna keep playing? I bought the $100 ones already. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play all the DLCs and all that shit. So I'm gonna continue to see how it develops and stuff like that. See how
no,
it
for sure.
if it develops into its own like battlefield, quote unquote. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
for
So
sure. But next we'll switch it over to another new release, Halo Infinite. The multiplayer came out and it's not terrible. Yes, there are things that I want to nitpick because
no,
I
go ahead, say
because
what you
I
gotta
I
say.
think that there's things that I personally want, and so I'll go over it. The battle pass, yes, they have confirmed that the battle pass was you know messed up. 343 is owning up to that. They're saying bad battle pass. You're not getting all the XP that you should be getting to level it up, and that's one of my biggest problems because I want better skins, I want better armor, I want better accessories, and I can't get that unless I'm willing to drop the money. And I understand it's a free game, but at the end of the day, my memories of Halo, the best part was grinding for the armor, grinding for the different helmets, grinding for the different chest pieces, grinding for different colorways, etc. And now, I mean, you can buy all of the esport ones, and that's cool. Don't get me wrong. I actually do like um, I really do like the Cloud 9 and the G2 skins, and when I'm ready to buy them, I probably will, but I'm not ready right now because it's kind of a waste. But I wish there was more of an aspect to like how we could customize. My other big thing that I don't like, and this is God forbid just me, I don't like the pickup items. To me, it's just not normal, and I really like the grapple, and there's games where I don't even find a grapple on the map, and it just pisses me off because I'm that's literally the only thing. I don't want the dodge step. I don't want the invisibility. I want to fucking grapple.
Wait, so when you mean pick up, like you talking about like pick up abilities?
Yeah, so you pick
So
up those abilities, and
see,
that's
but that's
your
not
right
that.
bumper.
Hold up, but that's not new to Halo though.
No, that what?
Yeah, that's not new
No,
to.
there's no
I mean, okay, you couldn't pick
for
them up,
like
but you could.
campaign. You've been able to pick them up, but like
So,
most of the time, it's just a class.
so I know, yeah, Reach. I believe Reach in 4, it was a class, and then 5, it was a pickup. I believe that's what it was. I
I mean,
believe,
to be fair, my favorite is probably Reach.
yeah, Reach is my favorite.
So
I mean, ODST is very close
no,
behind.
yeah, ODST is really good too. But for me, I like the class system. I want to be able to run around with my class. I don't even really care about the game modes. I like, but I really dislike the game modes. I think they did great with ranked. Ranked runs smooth as shit. Um,
Wait, do you got
I,
it on Xbox or PC?
I have it on PC, but I can play with Xbox players.
No,
It's
yeah.
there's no difference. And
Yeah.
I mean, I mainly play with all Xbox players when I play. And I just bring out my controller because I'm a I'm a Halo controller kind of guy. But for me, I think the maps are good. I actually do like playing the maps, but I will say this: out of the 10 maps that they released, I have only played 7 of them. There are 3 maps I have yet to play, and I want to know why. Um, that's one of my things. I really wish that you could play all of the maps. I wish there was even options to where you could select certain maps. Um, but there's not right now. Other than that, I won't get into it too much because game's not that bad. I actually do enjoy playing it. But what do you think, devs?
Hater alert. Yeah,
Hater alert.
you know me. I'm a big Halo fan. In and out. The new one, it feels like really smooth and really fluid. I didn't get a chance to play too much of it. Like I downloaded, got on, played a little bit of it, and haven't had time to because of work and whatnot.
Yeah.
Um, but from what I played, I did enjoy it. It makes me. I honestly, I can't wait to see what the actual story mode's going to be because I definitely am waiting for that. I love the Halo story. 5, everybody doesn't like it, whatever, but I thought it was cool. Um, but on the note of what you were saying, let's say with like the battle pass and stuff like that, um, I get, I understand that, like from what it sounds like you're very frustrated with battle passes and then and games putting most of their good shit behind it because it's like that's like a lock until you achieve something
No,
type
for sure.
situation. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I agree with you. It shouldn't be behind battle pass, but it's easy to see why they did it.
And yeah, it's
You know
it,
what I'm
it goes
saying?
back to money. And don't get me
Not
wrong,
even just money. It's because like I mean, mostly the motivation is money, and like again, they're really the multiplayer is fucking free, and then you pay for the story mode. I don't know. Is it said how much the story mode's going to be? Like how much is it going to
I
be full price?
Yeah, it should be. I don't know. I'm not gonna get the story. I haven't even looked into it,
See,
but I
but
guarantee it's gonna be
see,
that $50
yeah,
range,
but
$60
but
range.
see what you just said was where I was heading to with this point, with the fact that people are gonna, when they see that that the multiplayer is free and you have to pay for the story, it gives you that option of what you want to do with, if you really enjoy it, you can get the multiplayer and the fucking story mode. If you just wanted the story, boom, there's the story. If you want the multiplayer is already out, it's free. Here's a battle pass. If you the battle pass isn't 100%. If it's cosmetic. Cosmetics don't do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's your choice whether you want to get the battle pass or not. It's not
No,
like
no,
you know.
absolutely. But that's also the thing because and and literally like I hate to say it and I'm literally gonna go back to my favorite battle royale game, Apex. Apex has it to where not every skin, but literally almost every skin except event skins can be unlocked just by playing the game. They literally can just by playing the game. You can unlock skins. And I'm not saying you unlock them as like a progression, but you get the little crates and you can either get the material to purchase that skin or you get the skin outright and you get different customizations. But then when you come straight into like a Fortnite or Halo, or even Modern Warfare, yeah, you're getting these skins through a battle pass,
Yeah,
but damn near every other skin is only locked by purchasing it.
yeah.
And to me, there, I guarantee the multiplayer isn't worth more than $30, $40. So me buying three skins is breaking even. I'm
See,
breaking even.
hold
But
on.
now I'm
See,
purchasing everything.
yeah, but see, I mean, think about it like this. I'd rather have it. I'd rather have the battle pass how Halo's doing it than how fucking COD's doing it, because the way COD does it, you pay $60 for a game. I mean, now Warzone's free, cool, but that's not really Warzone's the battle royale. Well, I mean, if you really think about it, it's kind of the same way as fucking Halo. You got Warzone, which is free, is the battle royale, and then you got the like the actual Call of Duty title.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't have to pay for Warzone, but oh, here's the battle pass, and here's a
But
whole bunch of
okay,
fucking skins.
here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. So what happens when the campaign comes out and there are only exclusive armors that you get for beating the campaign on normal, beating it on, veteran, beating it on harden or whatever.
I mean, like I said,
Like
that
what happens then? Because now,
nothing happens, because the
well,
thing is,
no, yeah, absolutely nothing happens,
I'm saying
but like
nothing
there, but I
nothing
guarantee
happens because of the fact that the reason why you got those skins is because you bought their story mode, which
no,
would be their full
absolutely,
game, and
absolutely.
took the time to beat the story in the different difficulties. And,
No,
and
for
again,
sure.
and again, no one should be upset at that shit, because of the fact that the multiplayer is free, and if a motherfucker who bought the actual game wanted to flex and show their armor for beating the game in multiplayer, nobody has any reason to bitch and complain, because they're playing the multiplayer for free.
No, for
And if
sure.
and if you buy the battle pass, and just and people bitching, and I know people are gonna bitch and complain about the story mode armor not being in the battle pass, that's too fucking bad. It's it, it's like different shit that people would like to bitch about, but I just feel like the way they're doing it for Halo is, like, in my opinion, one of the best ways they're doing it. Unless they're gonna be like, oh, here's a gun that you can't get any other fucking place except for the battle pass. You know what I'm saying? That's different. Or here's a cosmetic for one of the guns or armor that changes, like,
Yeah,
How
but
you know
they're
how?
not they're not gonna do that though, because
Yeah,
then there's so many like legality issues that would probably come from the battle pass, because then it's pay to win at that point. You're
yeah.
buying that specific skin or gun just to win. Um, but then, and I mean, like, we can talk about their battle pass all day long, but at the end of the day, their battle pass right now, current state, it sucks. And I know that they came out and they are in agreement that you should be able to level up,
Yeah.
but I've been playing the game damn near every day. I played probably 3 or 4 games, if not more, every single day, and I'm only battle pass level 7. That's nuts. I'm for
See, no,
playing every single day. I'm only 7.
no, but see, they again, they addressed that. They said that they were gonna
No,
fix it.
they did address
You
it, but
know,
when's it going to be fixed? Is it going to be fixed
I,
close to the end of the season?
I mean, hey, might as well fuck it. Wait until the start of the next season.
I mean, I guess, but so like
I mean, they
my
could honestly, they could, they literally could do that fix fucking tomorrow if they wanted to.
no, they absolutely could. It's just a matter of, are they going to? Because like, I'll even bring back Apex just for a slight second. Their battle pass, how you level up in their battle passes, they have, yes, 3 daily challenges that you can do every day, but they have like 7 or 8 weekly challenges that every single week you get more and more challenges.
Uh-huh.
There's only 3 weekly challenges in Halo. And I'll say this too. I really hardly even see my challenges getting completed, regardless if I'm playing quick play or ranked or whatever the case is. I'm not even seeing most of my challenges getting completed, even though I'm fulfilling the requirement. So that's another problem. And granted, yes, they have already addressed that, and they've addressed these problems, but it's a matter of, when is it going to get fixed? Because for me, I'm not even a completionist, but if I have a challenge that I can easily do, I would want to do it and not have it to where, oh, it's not even working. That's just me. I,
Yeah.
I do like the game though. My literal nitpicks are pretty small, but is everybody else feeling the same way? I just think that for me, they want money. That's why they directed it towards a battle pass.
I mean, of course they're gonna put a battle pass in it again because the multiplayer's free and shit like that. So they're
Yeah.
like, hey, we're gonna make it fucking. We're gonna do a battle pass, and again, the reason why I'm saying it's optional because like it's again, you can only if you like Halo's multiplayer but don't give a fuck about the story, you could buy, you know, you can download the multiplayer and buy the battle pass, or if you're really into it, buy the story mode, battle pass. It's the fact of it's giving you it's basically giving you options of customization of what you want to do. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
absolutely.
yeah. So I feel like with that, especially because, like, again, I'm saying, the battle pass doesn't really have anything of real value, like a fucking OPS gun or something that could like benefit you in multiplayer or new different abilities or some shit like that. It's all cosmetic. I mean, honestly, you're just paying to make your character look cool at that point. You know what I'm saying? So,
No,
yeah,
for sure. For sure. And like I said, mild complaints. It's really
yeah,
whatever. I mean, the battle pass thing's going to get fixed. I highly doubt the item pickup's going to go anywhere, mainly because they're probably tailoring this towards esports,
yeah.
to where it's more of a competitive feel versus, oh, you can get this class and just dominate because this class continuously dominates. But Halo, not a bad game. I thoroughly do enjoy it. There's just some things that upset me. No big deal.
Hey,
But Hey, we'll move on a little bit. There was the Golden Joystick Awards. I don't know if you saw any of that, heard about it. There was kind of, I mean, I don't want to say I was surprised by some of the winners, um, but I kind of was. Ultimate game of all times was announced to be Dark Souls. I was I mean, I'm don't get me wrong, Dark Souls is cool and all, but I was actually pretty surprised to see that that was the ultimate game of all times, um, especially when you have so many people still playing like Skyrim or
Listen. Hold on,
Minecraft, etc.
hold on.
What's up?
We're not. What we're not gonna do is sit here and slander the fuck out of Dark Souls series by comparing it to both Skyrim and Minecraft. I don't give.
Hey, I'll just say it. Those would
Hold
be
on.
my
I don't
choices.
listen. I'm not gonna say shit about Minecraft because I honestly do not give 100% of a fuck about. Two. Skyrim is a good game, but it's one of the buggiest fucking games in history. I don't give a fuck. We can argue
Dark
about.
Souls is arguably one of the hardest games.
Hold on. No, excuse me. It's not fucking hard. It's literally not hard. It gives you so many fucking chances. It
No,
listen
I
listen.
understand that.
Hold on. If it's hard, like if I'm gonna put it like this. If you genuinely think that Dark Souls is hard and have never beaten a Dark Souls game because it was too hard for you, just go play some rated E game or some shit like that. Because like literally, Dark Souls is not as hard as people think it is. Go ahead, say your piece. I'm sorry. Like don't do that.
No, I agree with you on that. But like where I'm coming from is, and I mean this is just me not knowing, me being ignorant. I honestly did not think that they had that big of a fan base to where it was like game of all times, because I see more people playing Skyrim, Minecraft, fucking
Okay.
whatever other The Witcher,
Hold on. Okay.
hell, even Fallout.
That's fine. Let me ask you, what would you consider the best game of all time? No, my bad. The ultimate best game of all time.
Ooh, that's honestly. So I'm not. I'm gonna go in a complete different direction. I'm basing it off of personal enjoyment.
Okay.
It's gonna be Borderlands 2
Borderlands 2.
because of DLCs and all. But
no, we're not gonna put DLCs in that. What is?
Why wouldn't we put DLCs in it? That's a part of the game.
Okay, all right. So you are sitting here, fucking telling me that Borderlands 2 is your ultimate game of the year.
Ultimate game of the year? Our game of all times?
Game of all time. You know what I mean.
I'm not going to say it's my game of all time.
But that's what I'm asking you.
If that's the case, I would just have Minecraft as my game of all time, because that is a game that I can consistently go back to and enjoy. Whether I'm playing vanilla or whether I'm playing modded, I can continuously have fun. I'm not going back to Dark Souls because I have no want or no need to. I'm just saying.
Hey, listen.
Plus it's just saying Dark Souls. It's not saying if it's the series, etc. So are they just basing it off of the first Dark Souls game?
That is a true question.
Because if that's the case, I do think Dark Souls 1's better than 2, but I'm not gonna constantly just
Eh,
go back and play one.
I don't know, but
But
no,
okay, hey, we'll
but
we'll go we'll
I,
go on from that.
yeah, I give a surprise
We won't
because
even get
yeah, what,
caught up on that. But PS5 best gaming hardware. I
hey,
agree. I
listen,
agree.
I told Boss Man what's gonna happen. Xbox
I
garbage.
I agree.
What did he say? Oh, give it a year. Give it a year. Xbox is gonna destroy
Uh,
PlayStation. That's literally what he said to me.
that's funny. I agree. Mobile game of the year, League of Legends Wild Rift.
That's a
Highly agree. That game, it is it's
you
fun.
are high, but okay.
You don't like it?
Fuck.
I think it's good.
I mean,
It's better. What's the other one? Legends Mobile or some shit?
that's a card game. You can't put the two together.
No, they're both the same. Not
No,
Legends Mobile. It's like Five Legends. I can't remember what it's called.
are you talking
But
about
they're
the? Are you talking about the
the
other
one we
MOBA?
used to play. Yeah, the one we
Yeah,
used to
Mobile
play.
Legends. Mobile Legends.
Wild Rift is way better. Way
Well,
better.
I mean, you gotta think about it because it's League of Legends. You think fucking what's her face
And
is
I
gonna?
mean, hey, don't get me wrong, it's game of the year, so it's within the past year. But still, I really do think it is a good game. I think it's solid. And it's pretty competitive if you do like to play ranked. Um, Still playing award Final Fantasy 14 and best game community Final Fantasy
Agreed.
14.
Agreed.
I'm not going to disagree against that either.
I 100. Final Fantasy 14 is a beloved game. I absolutely enjoy that game 100%, and I am like I've taken a break from it, but I'm going back to it. Like
No, yeah, and I literally I had to re-download it too. I
especially
haven't.
since
I'm
fucking
gonna be
the new
honest.
DLC came out.
I haven't got back into it yet because I'm trying to find people to play with. Because I just think I think games are so much better when you have people to grind it out with.
Mm.
Especially when we're talking about MMOs. Um,
You guys see what he's doing, right? See what he's
what?
doing. You see what he's doing. That's fine. Go ahead.
Oh,
No,
me trying to
no,
tell you
no.
to play?
Go ahead. Keep
Hey, I ain't
talking.
gonna lie. Hey, but here's the thing: he ain't gonna play it with me.
What are you talking
I'll
about?
tell you that.
I already got it downloaded. All I gotta do
Oh,
is pay for the subscription.
hey, I have it downloaded too.
Hey,
Just it
do
ain't
it.
nothing but a thing.
Hey, we gonna
But
do it up.
hey, but the thing is that he said the same shit about Apex, same thing about
No, see,
Warzone.
here's the problem. Here's the problem. I actually enjoy Final Fantasy.
Ah,
I actually enjoy that game.
that's funny. Um,
But big surprise, fucking what is it? Resident Evil 7, aka Resident Evil Village. It actually took up a lot of fucking awards this year.
yeah, best
Even
audio.
even the best performer is Lady Demetrius. The performer for Lady Demetrius. She
Yeah,
won Best Performer award for this year.
but
Um,
yeah, Resident Evil took up Ultimate Game of the Year.
yeah.
Respect.
Capcom took what was it Best Gaming Franchise or some shit like that of the year.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
Studio of the Year. Yeah.
yeah, Best Studio of the Year. Boom.
Life is Strange. True Colors. Best Storytelling. Um,
Mm, I guess. I
I
guess
mean, who would you give it to?
for this year. Oh fuck! For this year, I mean, to be honest, there's not a lot this year I can give it to, only because of the fact that like we've been so dry with games, like actual
Yeah,
fucking good games. Looking at you, fucking Battlefield 2042, but um, I mean, I guess I give it to it just because of the stagnation of games for this year, which is going to end very soon because fucking starting next year we're gonna get fucking bomb ass games.
yeah. Hopefully.
Listen, I'm trying to
Yo,
hype my.
I say hopefully with literally every ounce of my body, because one I hope they don't get pushed back, but two I hope that they have solid releases The only reason I say that is because we get hyped up to these games. And the only reason I'm saying this is because I was hyped for Battlefield
I was too. I was too.
and it came to be I'm not even
Dog.
gonna I'm
It's
not
literally dog water.
I'm not gonna say it came to be like a huge disappointment, but it is a lot lower than I expected it to be,
Yeah.
especially off launch. I thought it was gonna be a lot better off launch. Um,
I
but
you know,
and that's the thing. Is it going to turn out to be another Anthem games next year? Are they going to turn out to be an Anthem where they get released and they're decent?
yeah.
They're decent, but we're missing so much. We're just missing so much. That's my concern. I think the best release. Have you? I don't know if you've played the new Forza yet.
No,
Top,
I haven't played.
top
Is
tier,
it? Is it?
top tier. There, that's I guarantee that's game of the year type material. There's no fucking problems with that game.
Shit, you hyping it up. I might have to take a swing at it.
It is solid. The only bad thing I will say about it is in Forza games you can cheese XP so hard,
Yeah.
and that's all I've been seeing. There's one spot on the map. I can't remember exactly where it is, but dude, I'm going there and everybody and their mom is there just cheesing this shit. And I'm over here like and then they have like these events and I'm like, where's everybody at? Oh wait, they're probably cheesing that shit.
Yeah.
So for me, I still think it's a solid game. It's really, really good. But that's my hope for next year. I hope that solid games are released,
Yeah, I mean,
especially with Elden Ring coming out.
oh,
I
man,
hope that Elden
that
Ring
shit
is
looks
a
so
solid release.
fucking beautiful.
It has, but that's the thing. It has to be a solid release. It has to. And I'm not saying it's not going to be a solid release, but I'm talking about when it comes out, everything just needs to run smoothly with
Yeah.
maybe minor bugs.
It's gonna be a day. There's gonna be a day one patch for that. I mean, honestly, a game
No, I
like
guarantee.
that.
Yeah, I guarantee.
Yeah, I honestly think a game like that isn't gonna be too hard to patch, like the mistakes that there's in there. But
Yeah.
I think it's gonna do good. So we just gotta see. We just gotta see what happens within the year. I mean, I got a couple of games I'm excited for. I got the new there's the Wolverine game. Apparently it's gonna be the new Batman Arkham games that's gonna be coming out.
Yeah.
I know Injustice is in the work. I don't know. They haven't put a release date, but I'm hoping it's next year. It's just different things that get you hyped. But for me, I'm like I get hyped, but I don't get hyped to the point where I'm like, fuck, I gotta get this game right away. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, look, like I honestly I think I should have did that for Battlefield. Honestly, just waited for the game to come out. But hey,
So, and that's the thing though, because like I don't mind doing that,
yeah,
but the thing is that when you do that, you my complaints are not everybody else's complaints.
yeah,
Cyberpunk, I had very, very little problems with Cyberpunk on PC.
yeah,
I didn't have any or on PS5. I had hardly any problems. I had one or two minor bugs that occurred throughout the game, but it wasn't to the extent of some people playing it on PS4 or the old Xbox to where they cannot play the game. Battlefield for me is not terrible. I get into games fine. Other people do not. But then, so like Vanguard, first off, I I've got to the point where I hate what Call of Duty is doing. So I'm not willing. I'm truthfully just not willing to go forward with that. I'm just
yeah,
not. So yeah, I waited for the release and then I see it and it looks good. Don't get me wrong, it looks like a decent game. Go
yeah,
and shoot people. blow shit up, everything that you've always done in Call of Duty, but it doesn't look like anything new and exciting that I personally want. So I didn't buy it.
Oh,
But am I gonna do that for Elden's Ring? No, I'm not. I
oh
got.
no, I'm
Am
buying that shit.
like, am I gonna do that for other big name games? No, I'm probably not, and that's the
Yeah.
bad thing.
It's
Um,
like we put our money in a trusted place, thinking that it's worth the value of what we're spending, and then they the like the gaming community and companies, like they're both like, I don't want to say they're idiots, but we are literally idiots because we see something we like.
yeah.
The gaming company knows it's something we like. They make a trailer to hype up shit that they think is gonna hype us up,
Hmm.
and then when the game comes out,
So
that thing is desaturated like a
no, so
motherfucker.
so I will say this, and I'm gonna get ripped on regardless for this. Farming Simulator 2022. All right, it is, in my opinion, one of the most complete games. Not everybody, damn near nobody's gonna play it unless you are into that type of shit. Which I have a few friends that we just like to get on there and dick around and have a farm and whatnot. So we're into that quote unquote shit. But um, everything from 2019, that was the last farming simulator game they had. So you
Yeah.
can download mods in it. You load up, you download your mods that you want in the game, and then you have those once you load into game. Most of the previous mods for 2019 that fans created and put, hey, I want this as a mod, so I'm going to create a mod for it. They put most of those mod ideas into the actual game this year.
Mm.
You want passive income? Oh, well, have a farm with a wind generator or a solar panel or two solar panels, whatever the case is. Or you want a dog? Bro, get a dog house and now you have a dog for no reason, but you can have one now. Why not? I love when games do that, when games are actually uh, they see what their audience wants. They see what whether it's their esports players or whether it's just their general players, what they want, and they're like, you know what, I got you. We're gonna do that
Yeah.
because we see plenty of games that don't give a shit. Destiny 2 doesn't give a shit.
Destiny
Doesn't give a shit about
motherfucking
general pop.
2.
They don't give a shit about regular players. But if a streamer says, "Oh, I want this," hey, that streamer gets it. I'll tell you that. That streamer gets it. And low key, the same can be said about COD or Warzone. You know, most streamers get their way, and it isn't until streamers start really hating on quote unquote metas that they get changed. What's up?
Oh, that was the big issue with the Overwatch community.
Yeah,
Um, it was like a lot of back and forth with the esports community and the casual players because it felt like it like the way Blizzard was doing it. It kind of felt like, okay, here's an update, and because they usually do their updates either with a new character or some new event or some shit like that. So
yeah,
whenever the event comes out, like, oh, here's a new fucking patch notes and all that shit, we are listening to the casual players.
for
but
sure.
but because of the fact that Blizzard was hyping up their esports community at the time, boom, here's the esports. I mean, here's we're gonna do a patch for the competitive and not give a fuck about the casuals. So
Yeah,
now the casuals were more forced to play in the rank modes and all that shit, like how like the esports guys, they were doing for actual tournaments. So it was like Blizzard's thing, it was like a whole back and forth thing, and they could never figure out how to balance the two. So I feel like that's the big issue with a lot of games. Like they don't know how to balance the two.
Yeah. And and
And
and hey, I'll even say this about Halo right now. Where is SWAT? Where's SWAT?
ooh, that is true.
Let's talk about it. Where's SWAT? I,
That that
do I like? Do I personally like SWAT? It's not my favorite.
it's my favorite.
It's
It's
not
my
my favorite.
fucking favorite.
Hey, I'll tell you this though. I rather play SWAT than play Oddball every other game because I don't like Oddball. I rather play SWAT than play Capture the Flag every other game because and this is just my thing. This is my play style. I rather play for kills than play for objectives. If I have to play for an objective, cool, I'll do it, but it's not my favorite.
Yeah,
I in oddball, I can if I just get more kills than the person carrying the ball,
yeah,
I will have a higher score than them.
yeah.
No doubt.
No, and see, and that's also like, for instance, that's the big issue I have with
I don't get
Battlefield.
there's no reward for doing certain objectives, and that's my problem.
No, it's the same way for Battlefield. Like most of their game modes are literally objective based. They
No,
don't
absolutely.
they don't have anything where it's like, again,
It's kill based, yeah.
yeah, that's why I say TDM is perfect, because it's like, oh, if you don't have the time to play that 45-minute match or that hour match of
Oh
breakthrough,
yeah,
or
conquest can get long.
yeah,
Can get long. It's nuts how long it can get.
yeah. So it's like, those are just some things that, like, I like, a lot of gaming companies and a lot of games that are coming out just don't have at the moment. They don't think about that shit. Like a lot of people are like, again, when, for instance, a new Spider-Man game comes out, Insomniac releases that shit in 2022, or was it 2023? One of the two. Fucking, they released the fucking trailer like 2 years early. You know what I'm saying?
For
But
sure.
which, again, that's cool. But if they tell me, hey, you can pre-order 2 years early, I'ma fucking do it. But here's the problem: I don't know what product I just spent that money to. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I feel like a lot of gaming companies needs to be more open
Yeah.
about what the game
They
actually.
need to be more receptive to their players for sure.
Yeah, because let's be honest, nobody wants to end up being like fucking the shit that happened with No Man's Sky. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that's another game. Like and I hate to say it now playing No Man's Sky completely different. Now it's not a bad game.
yeah,
Now I can hop on there and have some fun.
but you know what?
Whether I'm playing by myself or whether I have one or two people playing with me. But back on
No,
release,
but
it was like this is
no,
garbage.
but see, here's the problem. They did all that, what, like 2 years after the game released,
Oh,
right?
no, absolutely.
So, but here's the thing: they do that 2 years after the game release. They make a whole big thing about it. Like, hey, we're sorry, we're releasing the game. Everybody who bought the game, we're giving you the DLC for free. Or I think it was free, or either like discounted or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Um, and then people who haven't played, who didn't get the regular No Man's Sky, they were like, here, you pay 60 for the updated version. We're not doing
Yeah.
the old, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is that by them waiting for too long to release that shit, nobody gave a fuck about it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think the game broke over, like, I think it was like 150,000 players returning or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was like around that. I don't remember exactly the numbers.
No, for sure. But no, I completely agree. But and this has been a long going discussion, especially on our channel. Studios do a good job, but let's not lie, they could do better. And it's not that they could do better in sense of giving us what it's. I have to watch what I say because I don't want to sound like every studio does this, but I think studios need to honestly listen to
Most studios.
what the
Here, just say most
what yeah,
studios.
most studios need to listen to what the public wants,
Yeah.
what the general audience wants. And don't get me wrong, yeah, streamers can want this and that, and streamers can want this and that, but do they need it? What do they honestly? And don't get me wrong, they probably bring a lot to the game as well.
Yeah,
There's
I was gonna say there's a
there's
caveat to that.
there's no doubt about that. Streamers definitely bring a great audience to a game, but casual gamers are what continue to carry over your game. Look at Warzone. A lot of Warzone content creators literally jumped ship, went to Apex, and are not are not are they going back to Warzone? Rarely. Rarely. Look at Halo content creators. Most Halo content creators jumped ship from Warzone, Apex, or damn near any other first person shooter that they were quote unquote playing, because there's a few Halo streamers that came from everywhere.
Yeah. Uh,
So
see, here's the great thing about Halo. Here's the great thing about Halo, especially since it's like its own standalone thing.
yeah,
Um, because of the fact that it's not completely tied to the full, like it being a full game with the story. There is so much shit that you can do with Halo, the multiplayer alone.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it needed to be separated from the actual story, because they probably have so many things planned out for it that I think it's more beneficial for it to be alone than to be completed with the full game.
No, and I completely agree. But that's kind of my piece on it. Is in I know you wanted to talk about something else. Believe it had to do with Activision.
Oh no, it was just a quick thing. It was just the whole thing with the the CEO of Activision and Blizzard. He was basically saying that he was he's basically going to leave if everything isn't fucking resolved. Which,
If it isn't resolved,
yeah, if everything is not resolved, he's going to end up leaving or
and
something.
yo, that's the thing. It sounds so
It's
absurd
uh,
for him to say, like, don't get me wrong, mad respect for him, saying that, but at the end of the day, are you part of the problem? Are you the one that is, you know, I'm not saying he's the reason behind that, but at the end of the day, was he checking on everybody below him to make sure that that shit wasn't happening?
you know, here
Um,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Hold on, let me fix my mic here. Just give me like give me a second. That man, right? That man,
yeah,
uh, that man should never, and I say never, consider working at a fucking video game industry again because of like he should not be in any CEO spot ever again, especially when it came down to the situation because of every single step he did not take.
you know what? I'm reading up on it a little bit more, and yeah, details of the complaints just against him. No, completely agree. Um, and so the kind of only caveat to what I say is that I respect him saying that. Um, is because we've seen a lot of people jump ship because of the problems, just because of the problems. And you know, and by all means, if he's the problem, he should jump ship. But
Yeah, like
but
it,
I
it
but at the
no no
same
no no
time,
what,
I think that if people really do see it as a problem and they're willing to jump ship, it's because they're not willing to offer any solutions or try to help get back on track. And I'm not saying he is. And maybe he's trying to earn his redemption by trying to make shit right. I don't know.
but,
That's
but
not for me to say, but
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. No, the way this whole thing has been playing out has been a complete disaster from start to whenever the fuck it's going to finish.
Yeah.
Um, because this, how do I put it? I personally feel like he's not a leader. Simple as that. He's not a fucking leader. Because if he was a leader, he'd try to figure out, you know, this and that, what the fuck's going on with my company, if who the fuck I gotta fight, no matter the position, and shit like that. Again, there is a caveat to that because there are people that's gonna say that he did the right move
Yeah.
because of the fact that he's gonna leave that situation because he has nothing to do with that. He's gonna leave whatever he has left.
No, for sure. I
You
can see
know,
that.
but I personally feel like he shouldn't be put in any CEO position ever again.
And hey, and I can respect that. Last thing, this is more Player1NE Gaming news. We just we just came out with an esports platform. www.player1ne.com, and it's nuts. So Player1NE Gaming is the number one platform for esports tournaments. Player1NE Gaming is a tournament platform that hosts video game competitions of all levels, from amateur to professional. With over 10 years in the industry, they are dedicated to providing high quality tournaments and products for all gamers. And so you can see in the back, if you're watching the live stream or watching the video, if you're just listening to the audio, definitely go check it out, www.player1ne.com. And then you can sign up and then kind of just check out the platform. But it's pretty cool. You can sign up and then you can just sign up for tournaments that you want. I think it's something completely different. I haven't really seen a lot of people, industries, anybody doing something like this. Yeah, you can go hop in your random Discord server to sign up for a tournament, but I think this is the next level. As you can see on screen, we have multiple tournaments coming up. Right now, we do Valorant, Rocket League, and Warzone for our main three, but expect more. Expect more games to be coming and more tournaments to be coming from that. And this is something new on my end that I'm kind of still learning about. But next week for sure, I'll have way more information regarding it, how it works, and hopefully, we can get someone on. Unless I learn a lot more that can better explain it. But definitely check it out. On top of that, we still have our streetwear. Player1NE clothing, Player1NE streetwear. Check it out. We have hot merch. I'm still wearing some of mine. My hoodies, they're my favorite. I damn near wear them everywhere. Are the crew
I still
necks?
think we need do rags.
Okay, yes, I completely agree, but I'm biased. I I just think it'd be cool. But hey, check out Player1NE Streetwear. We have a lot of cool stuff. On top of that, um, we have the One Mobile app,
Hold on,
and
just real quick. Our Black Friday sale has been extended until tomorrow for Player1NE Streetwear. So until tomorrow at midnight.
Player1NE Streetwear at midnight tomorrow. The sale will be ending, so definitely go check out all of our merch.
Yeah.
And we'll link everything in our socials too. For Player1NE, we'll link links to the streetwear and then to the One Mobile app, whether it's for the App Store or the Google Play Store. But definitely show your support, definitely show your love, because we love seeing you guys rocking it as well. But other than that, I'm Miracle K Worker. here with my boy, the alleged tag and bag master.
Tagging bag, baby. Tagging bag, Devin Mochi. I love you guys. I'll see you guys again.
But yeah, hey, thanks for catching us for another episode of On the Level. We will catch you guys next week.